Today on the channel from Mattel, Elite Series 107, the dead man rides again with the Undertaker.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another WWE Mattel Elite 107 unboxing and review. And today on the channel, just when you thought he was done, they pull him back in as we got the Undertaker from Raw 30 as well as his one-man shows. But for all your Undertaker needs and a whole lot more, make sure you hit up Ringside Collectibles. Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10%. Got to get a deal out there, as we do know. Another thing we do know is how we're going to do this review. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. So without further ado, let's see what the old Undertaker is up to. No good, I am sure. But Undertaker, just like I said, they thought he was out of the game, but here he is back with a new figure of a modern Undertaker, which is pretty crazy. I guess this could be podcasting Undertaker, return to Raw NXT Taker. It could be one-man show Undertaker. Truly choose your modern-day Undertaker adventure on this one right here. But I don't know. Will we get any newer Undertakers ever than this? We've had a lot of characters. Bret Hart we got at the end of his career, I think, a few times. They actually re-released that not too long ago in a WrestleMania wave. We got the Ultimate Warrior from the retirement speech. We got Stone Cold from the last WrestleMania. We got this Undertaker. We got Shawn Michaels from his last match, of course, in that 2-pack basic set. So we've had some final figures, and could this be the final figure of the Undertaker as far as his career goes? I don't think it'll by any means be his final figure ever, but as far as the last figure representing him, or whatever you want to call it, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. But Taker looking good. This one actually beat my expectations. They showed this, was at Ringside Fest, I think was where we saw this for the first time, and I was kind of like, another Undertaker, it is what it is, but when they showed it at that Ringside Fest, on Ringside, of course, I was actually blown away. I thought this was way better than I expected it to be, so I'm pretty excited to get this Taker out of the package here, and I got a feeling my dad, my dear old dad right up the street, good friend of the channel, gone, but not forgotten. I have a feeling he might pick this one up as well. He's an Undertaker guy. He might pick this one up. But Taker looking only like Taker could look if he was older and in a biker gang. That's what he would look like right there. Undertaker, WWE, Elite, WWE. Let the light in with the window and then the window box on the front. Taker just representing. There he is. Looking interesting. Elite logo down low. Elite Collection, certified authentic, helping out the grandmas. Undertaker on the side, as you guys do know. Then on the back, we got the big cross-sell down low. We're unboxing all those on the channel, so make sure you do subscribe. End of the week, we're going to unbox Chase, Grayson Waller, and we're going to rank the entire wave from my least favorite to my favorite. Stay tuned for that. Got Taker Glamour Shot. Man, those lights are blinding, and it's just on the package. I'm just like, gosh, those lights. It just looks crazy there. Got a little blurb, got a little tail of tape. Let's see what it says about the old Undertaker. From Death Valley, exceptionally hot this time of year. Height 6'10". Is he still 6'10"? Is he? Let's get the tape measure out next time Undertaker's there. I think I've heard, rumors are running rampant down in my basement right here, that he's shrinking, that he is actually 6'8" now. Somebody fact check that if you want to. Weight 309 pounds. Finisher, the dreaded Tombstone. And then it does say, LA Knight ran his mouth about taking on any legends at Raw 30. One Undertaker rode to the ring to put him in his place. Career highlights, WWE Champion, World Heavyweight Champion, 21 straight WrestleMania win streak. And then, of course, Lesnar wiped that away, as we do know. Otis, Finn Balor, Grayson Waller ×2, Solo, Undertaker, Cora Jade is the rest of 107. Like I said, unboxing all those on the channel. See you later. Goodbye. Oh, there's Taker. And Taker, look at those hands out of the package. It's an interesting look for Taker here, but looking interesting. He's just kind of like, huh? It's like that Kevin James meme that's going around. That's kind of what he's got going on right there. And he is locked in like a young Todd McFarlane DC Multiverse toy as well, for those keeping track at home. But I think you can just power through some of these Mattel ones, I will say that. Oh, there it is. Powered through. See you later. Choose your own adventure. Use your own best judgment on that. Interesting here. This is the series in the set of the backwards hat. Of course, Cora Jade in this series also has the backwards hat going on. He's also got a rubber band around his head. We'll get into that. But first impressions, really do like this one, so I'm here for that. So he's got the hands going out of the package right there, like he's going to conjure a spell or something, or maybe rev up a bike. Who knows what Undertaker's up to in his retirement. He's always keeping you guessing, I guess. But we do get 2 more gloved hands, get the traditional gripping hands right here. This would be a good Taker to display on a bike, actually. Of course, look at the back of the package of this one. He did ride on a motorcycle, grab one, put him on there, and voila, you got Biker Taker, looking good. But speaking of looking good, I like the looks of this one here. I am a little concerned about this rubber band over the top, though, because I don't really like to display rubber bands on my figures, but I think that is to hold the glasses in. So is this going to be one of those ones, there's a rubber band, where the glasses kind of fall off all the time and one of those kind of annoying pieces of business? Seems to be okay. Seems to be okay. So I'm here for that all day long. So Taker, first stop is, of course, the head. Looking nice. I like the hat going on. He's got the old Texas flag back there. Never forget the Alamo. Never forget Texas. Can't wait to go back to Texas. Texas feels like my home away from home. I need to move down to Texas, I think. I'm coming at you. I'm coming down. I'm coming to Dallas. That's where I'm going to go. I don't know. Texas is a big place. Maybe Amarillo. I'll take over for the Funks over there. Who knows? But shout out to Texas. He's got the Texas flag on the back of the hat there. And I'm going to take this hat off. And he does got the do-rag, and it is sculpted underneath, so you can see it peeking out a little bit. That's when you know you're a really sweaty guy, when you got to put the do-rag over the top, then a hat over the top of that. Capture all that sweat is what you're doing. But a good looking hat here. I like this. First time in the line accessory. Even better if you ask me. Then we get the old glasses for Taker. Looking good. I'm always here for some glasses. Give me some Ray-Bans. I'm on the hunt for a new pair of aviators. Need to get some of those as well. And then you got Taker. It's a great modern day Taker. I tell you, this is a sleeper figure. A sleeper figure. Great looking Taker right here. Really do like the head sculpt on this one. He's got those piercing eyes even in his old age. It's kind of like the great wrestling legends and the great basketball legends. Like you see Bill Russell and it's like, oh man, he's old, but you see that fire in the eyes still. Taker's got a little bit of that going on there. My dad's got some of that in his reviews too. Oh, happier times. But he just got that short hair on the sides, long on top, and he's got it all braided back here into a big ponytail. Looking really good. I can see a kid breaking off this ponytail, so if you ever see a loose lot or something like this in the future, make sure that ponytail's on there. I can see that getting ripped off very easily. We continue down from the head, which is a great head, like I said, down to the shirt. The Undertaker One Dead Man Show. And I remember I was out front of the Staples Center, I think it was, and he had a show at one of the theaters around there. I saw the signs, and I didn't go. I forget what. I went to something else that night at WrestleMania, and then he was down in Kansas City, and I skipped that one as well. So unless he comes to my backyard, I'm probably not going to Taker's One Dead Man Show, but you never know. But you never do know. But he's got the old Velcro shirt going on. Always like those shirts, of course. Now, we can grab the shirt off, and look at this. No singlet, no nothing underneath, and I guess this is kind of how Undertaker would be. He wasn't there to wrestle, so I guess he wouldn't have a shirt on underneath his shirt, or a singlet on underneath there, or his gear on underneath. That wouldn't make a lot of sense. So I guess this does make sense here. An interesting Taker with no shirt or singlet or anything like that going on. Just Taker, straight up Taker. Just take him or leave him. Take him or leave him. But he does got all the tattoos on the arms, of course. Always see those with Taker. He's got a little bit of wrist gauntlets going on, looking really good. He's got one on one side, none on the other, and it's kind of one of those, oh, it's a watch. Oh my gosh, he's setting watches to Grayson Waller's hair all day long. He's got a watch. Time is up. You never know when the Reaper's coming for you. I thought it was a wristband, but no, it's truly a watch over here. So that's an interesting accessory. Gloved hands we talked about. Traditional Taker, black pants looking good. Black boots looking nice as well. Arms do go all the way around for us, of course. Bicep cut. Double jointed pinless elbows. Hits being played. Hands back, forth, side to side. Hands removable. Head back, forth, side to side, up and down. Not tons of movement out of there. I would expect a little bit more, but the head is removable there. You do got the ab crunch. Waist articulation, nice tight ab crunch on him. Big old Taker splits if he's got to jump on a horse or maybe a motorcycle. Leg does go up. Thigh cut, double jointed knees, not pinless in the knee department. Ankles back and forth, really good on this one. Up and down, really good as well. Not very tight, like a lot of them are super, super tight. Does he fit on a ringside collectible stand? Use discount code Kyle. Save 10% at Ringside Collectibles, and what do you know? He fits on a stand perfectly there. So a good piece of Undertaker business here. Possibly the sleeper of the set. I was really down on this, like I did say, but once I saw it at Ringside Fest, once I saw it here right now, I really like this Taker. One of my favorite Takers of the last couple of years, to be honest to you here. Speaking of older Takers, we got Taker from the Graveyard match, the final Undertaker match. Similar but different, I guess we'll call this. Just a few years removed from this one here. So this was kind of the retirement Taker. Now we're over to this one as the retirement Taker in our Elite collection. You got to bring out LA Knight. If they're going to curse his name on the back of the package, we better bring him out right here just to have. Of course, LA Knight, star shining so bright, he better put on the shades is what he better do. Got a big match at Royal Rumble coming up as we're filming this. We'll see how that goes for him. Not sure he's going to dethrone Roman Reigns in that match, but we'll see. You never know. Probably not, but there it is. But LA Knight, Taker, looking good here. A Motley Crue, if there ever was one. Shout out to Nikki Sixx. Shout out to Tommy Lee. Shout out to Vince Neil. Shout out to, I guess, John 5. And why not Mick Mars, too, while we're at it. So shout out to all of Motley Crue. And shout out to the Motley Crue at this table as well. So there it is. Undertaker 107, a great figure. What do you guys say? Are you here for it? Easy pass, easy pickup? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Of course, you made it this far. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bells. We got videos every single day, and then some. We got even more content for you, of course, on Patreon. Early access to all the YouTube videos from both YouTube channels. Hopefully, you're subscribed to both of those. A lot of content out there. Check that out, of course. And then, of course, don't forget about ProWrestlingTees.com. Search Kyle Peterson. Pick up a t-shirt. And you can also follow me on social media. SirPaul64 on the X. The _Kyle_Peterson on Threads and on Instagram. So for The Undertaker, I'm Kyle. Rest in peace.